All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets video. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It really helps out the algorithm. We're back home for the summer, so gonna be doing this a lot and very often and just putting in massive work. So if you enjoy it, check out the channel. I know you'll like it as it is. I'm gonna go through a Houston Rockets mock draft. Now, they have the Rockets picking in this 2, 23, and 24, but I'm going to start it off first off with just 23 and 24. They had them picking Jaden Springer, point guard and shooting guard out of Tennessee. Now, he's maybe not the most intriguing player just because he can't like jump out of the gym or anything. Like, he's not like Cade. Cade's just an exciting 6'8" point guard. However, this man is extremely versatile, and that's something the Houston Rockets could really use. He can really play some solid off ball from what I've seen, and he can guard both the 1 and the 2. He's only 18 years old, had some good passing IQ, some good three-point shots, and some good defense. And I think that's exactly what you're looking at if you're the Houston Rockets. Moving forward, I'd love to say, yeah, we're going to be competing for a national championship. We're going to be competing for a championship. Is it a national championship? I thought that was just NCAA, but a title. I'd love to say the Rockets will be competing for an NBA title next season, but, unless they make some huge blockbuster trades, get Cade Cunningham, get more steals in the draft, it's just most likely not going to happen next year. I could see this team definitely being around the 7 to 10 seed. I think that is a fair assessment to say. I know they have a ton of young guys. The thing about them is they're going to want these young Rocket players to go out there, make mistakes, and learn, because that's really what this next year is about, is just develop. That's just what you want. This year was kind of like the evaluation year, or it turned into an evaluation year. And then from here on out, you got the guys that you want to stick with. You got the guys you want to develop. Let them go through one more year or first season if they're a rookie, and just go from there. Hope to make some free agent signings or a couple low-key trades, maybe a big key trade. The Houston Rockets offseason is just kind of super intriguing as it is, because they could have one of the best picks in the draft, and they have a ton of cap, and you just have verbal confirmation from GM Rafael Stone saying we're going to be extremely aggressive both on the trade market and just in free agency. So I don't know if they're going to be huge moves like Karl Anthony Towns coming, but I do think we'll see some trades and we will see some signs. So I really like that pick, Jaden Springer. Now, this guy is also, if you watch Swaggy talks about both these cats quite a bit. Josh Christopher, shooting guard, small forward out of Arizona State. First off, if Josh Christopher is available at 23, 24, you got to take him 100%. 100%. Injuries, wasn't on a great winning team. That kind of derailed him in the market. He's got flashes of explosiveness. He can create. He's got loads of potential. He's not NBA ready. He's not going to come out and make a huge impact right away. But that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what next season is for. Exactly what it's for. So let's talk about it. The Orlando Magic got the first pick in this mock draft. The third pick was Sacramento Kings. They're getting Jalen Green, which would be so cool to see on the Sacramento Kings, might I add. And then number 4, the New Orleans Pelicans picked Jalen Suggs. So that does leave, man, Pistons got shafted again. They go 5 and draft Kuminga. I'm sorry about all the disrespect I give Kuminga. I'm just saying, compared to the top 4 prospects, I'd rather have one of the 4 than Jonathan Kuminga as of right now. I hope he makes me eat my words. Not in the Rocket sense, though. So, yeah, you got Evan Mobley going 2 on the Houston Rockets. I love this, and I've been making videos about this recently. Just recently, I've been talking so much about Evan Mobley. It's almost like every other video I'm saying, hey, guys, if the Rockets don't get Cade Cunningham, get Evan Mobley. I really think this is the guy that will help the Houston Rockets the most. Now, there's a ton of people. Everyone's got opinions, man. Everyone's got opinions, and I love the potential of Jalen Green. I love the potential of Jalen Suggs. Honestly, I've changed my top 4 to exactly what this mock draft is in the last couple of weeks, which is number 1, Cade, number 2, Mobley, number 3, Jalen Green, and number 4, Jalen Suggs. I think that is my top 4. With that being said, I'd take any of these 4. I would take any of these four on any team, not just the Houston Rockets that desperately need this. I would take any of those players. Like, they're all going to be good. This pick, Evan Mobley, it would turn a lot of heads. Christian Wood, Christian Wood's extremely versatile. I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his versatility. Christian Wood and Evan Mobley, they would almost be interchangeable. Mobley can guard fours. He's a great rim protector. Now, his offense is probably the biggest question marks, but with some patience, with some shooting coach, I really think this guy is the best fit, because here's the deal, man. I'm looking at this next season, and I'm seeing John Collins, Andre Drummond. I'm seeing a bunch of dudes who are either too old, or, Drummond's 27. I don't even need to explain why I don't want to give Andre Drummond $30 million a year. That should be without words. John Collins, on the other hand, while it intrigues me a lot, and trust me, the idea of going like John Collins at the 4, Christian Wood at the 5, even then Evan Mobley off the bench, it's super intriguing. But John Collins wants $30 million a year. I don't know about you guys. I don't have $30 million to pay John Collins for the next 4 to 5 years. Max contracts really legitimately kill teams if they don't pan out well. In general, max contracts are just something you never really... It's a win-lose, because it's like you have this superstar stud, but then you got to pay him all this money. So if he's not going to be a superstar stud, why pay him superstar stud money? And that's what I see with John Collins. He hasn't shown me enough. Now, maybe if the Atlanta Hawks get past this first round and John Collins has an incredible second round, maybe they even keep going, maybe it might sway my opinion just a little bit. Like, yeah, but still, man, I like it, because I know I'm going to get some comments about it. I mean, even Laurie is going to want $20 million a year. There's just, what I like about Mobley is he's not John Collins' height. This is a 7-footer, and it pretty much just eliminates the idea of Rockets playing small ball. Or you can still play small. They're not, 7 feet, I guess, isn't that big, as crazy as it may sound to say, but I guess 7 foot's not that big, because Christian Wood isn't a 7-footer. And as of right now, Christian Wood is the tallest dude on the Rockets. There is no center for the Rockets. Kelly Olynyk, his defense, too many question marks at the defensive end, that I would rather put the starting spot. I'd rather put money into a guy like Evan Mobley. And like I said, man, I've made videos about Jalen Green. I've made videos about Jalen Suggs, Cade Cunningham. I would love any of those three. I really would. But Evan Mobley, man, just taking a look at him, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's just a tremendous athlete. He can shot block. He's quite versatile on offense. I just feel like he needs to polish it off. He's got some great decision making. Now, maybe some flaws are just kind of strength. I feel like he could use some extra strength. Maybe just some consistency on the defensive end. But if you want to put it like a fit on him, it's every single team. Every single team could use a player like Evan Mobley. It's kind of the way the NBA is transitioning, in my opinion. If you don't have a guy like Evan Mobley, if you don't have that 7-footer big man, I mean, good luck to you. Good luck to you. He's been compared to Chris Bosh, Rasheed Wallace. It's Evan Mobley time in Houston. He's got all the physical tools. He's got the height. He's got the length. He's got the fluidity. I mean, this dude, one of the most gifted defenders in the draft in recent years. So we'll see what happens with Evan Mobley, man. We'll see what happens, because I guarantee you whatever team drafts Evan Mobley will not be disappointed. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on Evan Mobley on the video itself, or who you want the Houston Rockets to draft. If you have any video ideas, let me know down in the comments below. I've also streamed on Twitch just about every single night in the last week or a half, so that's going to be in the bio. I also have all my socials and a Houston Rockets daily channel that's going to be getting going here in the month of June now that I'm back home. So once again, guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button. I'll see you tomorrow.